for that super. So I think Rob's trying to get us a couple of players, and we've also got a young lady from Sullivan East High School, Miss Riley Nelson, stepping in here with Sullivan East. Great effort tonight. You all actually outscored your season average. Talk to us a little bit about your initial thoughts about the game.
I thought we played really good as a team, and we never quit. And we stayed together the whole time, and I think that's really important to do when you're playing against good teams like Gate City, and I'm really proud of us. 16
points. I mean, and you were rock solid from the free throw line. You know, what was there any turning thing? You know, you all seemed like you crept up, and Gate City maybe made a shot, or there was something happened on your all side, maybe just a slip, just a ball off the end of your fingers, or just something. You know, y'all were always there during the whole game.
Yeah, I think we got down a little bit, but we picked ourselves right back up, and we stayed in it the whole time, and we fought as hard as we could.
Now, I know that you all played without Kayla Honaker.
Yeah.
Of course, she's got some testing coming. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, on her heart.
So, like I said, we hopefully she'll be back, and everything will be as well. So, where do you all go from here? What's your schedule like, and how do you think you all are progressing towards that?
Next week, we start our conference games. We play Elizabethton and Central, which are both really good teams, and I think we're going to do pretty good as long as we play our hardest and stick together.
Now, Riley, if I'm not mistaken, you're a freshman, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just curious. I work with middle school, and how much of a step up or a difference is there between playing as a middle schooler and now as a freshman playing against seniors looking at playing in college?
It's a huge step up because I was definitely the biggest person on the court last year, and now I'm one of the littlest and one of the weakest, and so it's a huge step up. But I think I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you handled yourself really well.
Extremely well.
If I hadn't looked at the paper earlier, I wouldn't have put you as a freshman. I thought maybe a junior.
And again, in your all's defensive intensity, it really gave Gate City a lot of problems. You all beat them to a lot of the loose balls. Is that kind of your all's trademark as moving forward?
Yes, sir.
And of course, like your 3-point shots, you've hit them a lot. Some games tonight, not as much.
Yeah.
Of course, and we were talking about it. If you all hit just a few more of those, this game probably would have been a little bit different.
Yeah, that's usually our best point of the game, our 3 points. And tonight it wasn't falling, but you just got to work around that sometimes and work different options.
With all that being said, of course, Gate City will make a return visit to you all in January. Now, you won't play in that game because you feel sorry for them. Is that right? Or y'all playing at home? Or
no, sir. No, sir.
You'll take it easy on them? Is that
no, sir.
Oh my goodness sakes! But well, I know that your family's down there, and I'll let you go. And I know you got a trip back. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us.
Thank you.
Again, we really appreciate it. Great effort out there. We all kept talking about it during the broadcast. You handled yourself just like a senior, so we appreciate you. And good luck to you.
Thank you,
and like I said, we'll see you here in about a month.
All right, see you.
All right, that is freshman outstanding Riley Nelson.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
Oh my gosh, he's giving her digits.
You might want to hear her interview.
Oh, I'm sure that's what you were thinking. So, wow. So, and we're back here on a wild night here on the Premier Pharmacy post-game show.
I think it's about time to go home now.
About time for Mr. Carr to get out of the seat. So we need to talk to somebody else. We need to talk to the player of the game again, the Terry Kilgore Leadership Player of the Game. So far, so good. How are you, Miss Sarah?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Talk to us a little bit about your ankle. How are you from that last spiel that you had before in the fourth quarter?
It's okay. I kind of rolled it and tweaked it a little bit, but once I got it started, I was okay.
23 points. You're averaging almost 22 points a game. Tremendous effort tonight. Talk to us a little bit about the game, though, overall.
we played good as a team. We have a lot of improvement and a lot of areas to improve in. And I thought our inside-out game was good, and just able to get the ball inside and just to get good looks at the basket.
How is it that you keep on? You almost had a double-double tonight. You had 9 rebounds, 23 points, and 3 steals. You were everywhere. Were they giving you much problems in terms of matching up with you defensively and offensively?
They're a really good team, and they play like really hard defense, and they're always aggressive and up on you. And at times it was hard, but we got through it, and we did really good.
Now, of course, this is the second Tennessee team you've played in a row. You've got a very physical Johnson County team coming in. Do you know anything about them initially, or have you all even looked at them or talked about them yet?
I don't know anything about them. I don't know if Coach knows anything, but I haven't got anything on them.
So right now, how do you feel as a team? Are you all? What's the biggest thing you need to work on, and what is maybe your strength as of so far?
I think we have a lot of things we can work on and get better at, but one of the biggest one is probably rebounding. And one of the things I think that we're good at is we play as one and play as together. And if another person does something, we're always telling them, we're recognizing them and what they did good.
The last couple games, you all have started slowly rebounding. It's been a sort of a back and forth. I think at one point tonight you all were tied again, and this was not a very tall interior team of Sullivan East. Why do you think but then in the second half you pulled away with a better rebounding advantage? Why do you think that is?
I think
put you on the spot there, sorry.
You're good. We have had a lot of trouble rebounding. I think we all need to go crash to the goal more, and we're more floating out instead of crashing, or we have a lot of confidence in each other to make the shot, and so we're just getting back on D. But I think the more we're working on it in practice, and the more we work on it, I think we'll get better at it.
So Sarah, just between us and the hundreds of people listening, start of the game, you all could not buy a basket. Was just honestly, would you credit that to you all just being a little off, or was it East defense?
I think it might have been a little bit of both, because Tennessee High played some 3-2 and played some zone, but other than that, we don't really see zone that much. So we were working on getting the ball inside and out, and then we would get it in, and we just couldn't buy a shot. Well,
I noticed it looked like you all had plenty of open shots, but it was almost like you were forcing them. And I was just curious if you felt pressure from East, or if it was just like we said earlier, y'all played so well the first 2 nights that maybe this was just a normal night.
4 3-pointers tonight, 23 points, 9 rebounds. Great ball game.
Thank you.
Appreciate you again. She is the Terry Kilgore Leadership.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue. If you're looking for a venue for a wedding, reception, family celebration, or special gathering, look no further than Model City Event Center. It's located in the heart of downtown Kingsport. This premier 10,000 square foot event space is set up for all occasions, has a catering kitchen, bridal suite, colored accent lighting, built-in sound systems, and much, much more. So give them a call today at 423-723-8177. Again, that's 423-723-8177. Again, Model City Event Center in Kingsport.
Is that Hunter's girlfriend down there now? Or is that
And we are back here live from Gate City High School as we wrap things up on a 67-57 victorious night for our Lady Devils. 2-0 officially on the season, 3-0 if you count the benefit game with Rye Cove. So, few takeaways. We'll start, Mr. Carr. What few takeaways from tonight's victory?
sometimes you got to win ugly. A win is a win, and this was a good Sullivan East team. Hey, it's a win. We won by 10.
Yep.
It felt like the game was closer than it really was.
Yeah. And, as Riley had mentioned, if they made 3 more threes, this game would have been a lot different.
Well, if ifs and buts.
Would do what?
If they were candies and nuts, we'd all have a good Christmas.
There you go. I wanted to finish there. Good job. Appreciate you, Mr. Carr. Mr. Ferguson, a few takeaways from tonight's ball game.
As Chris said, a win is a win. I think our defense had a lot to do with making it uncomfortable for them to make their three-pointers. Great game by Sullivan East. Riley Nelson kept them in the game with her only being a freshman, being able to come into this environment. That shows a lot for the Sullivan East young lady. Then you look over here at Gate City. We had a lot of foul trouble tonight. A lot of different ladies that had played earlier when the games had been blown out got back in tonight and were used to playing minutes. So I think that had a lot, to do with us being able to hang on. Again, a 10-point win. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot closer. That's why they play the games.
All righty. Well, like I said, we will be back on the air Saturday night. Won't be the girls this time. It'll be the boys. Again, they open up defense of their 2A state title. It's a benefit game. It is against the Class 1 runners-up in the state of Virginia, Eastside Spartans. Again, a lot of people last year made a lot of the Eastside, Gate City should have played because they were the 2 best teams in the region. Now they get to square off in the preseason here for the boys. So, again, that ball game, the JV will start at 6. We'll be on the air immediately following that ball game, the JV ball game, and we will broadcast the boys basketball opener again at UVA Wise on Saturday night. Now, I also want to again thank everyone for listening. Also want to say congratulations to the Premier Pharmacy Football Players of the Year, the Northeast Tennessee Player of the Year, of course Jackson Harrison from Sullivan Central High School, the Southwest Virginia Premier Pharmacy Player of the Year, Jordan Rasnick, again of Eastside High School, and in our Gate City Players of the Year, Mr. Michael.
This is head coach Kelly Housewright of your Gate City Lady Blue Devils, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.